A lot of people ask me about New Age spirituality, especially after I tell them I'm Sun God Ra, the creator of the universe. They're like, all this New Age, all this New Age. I'm like, when y'all looking at the Sun God Ra, yeah, I came po for all y'all. But like I'm saying, New Age spirituality came from this one thought. Even with the idols too, all back then, it was like, I'm telling them, so above, so below. You feel what I'm saying? So like, so what you talking about? Like, what you mean? I'm like, so everything you see right here, it has a reflection. What I'm really trying to get to them, you must reflect on your inner values of who you are. You know, reflect on your inner values. Reflect on who you are inside. You may see like, oh, I feel like I don't want to be judged inside. I don't want to be. And then you must flip the roles and be like, you got so much potential inside. You know what you can do in life. So you're saying you also don't want people to judge your well work that you can do? But look at my skin. Like, look, I got pimples on my face. But what about your inner beauty? You know, you got stuff that's in your inner that you could change for other people. Are you also afraid of that? Are you also blemishing and saying, oh, sometimes when I sing, I do it different and it doesn't look like everybody else. It looks like it's a problem, but it's actually something that's very creative once people get into it. Just like people be putting stars, patches on their pimples. You got to make something out of it by your real reflections, you know? So as above, so below. As above, this below, we understand 7 is this. In heaven, 7 can be seen like this. Not saying, oh, everything just opposite in heaven. No, it's saying that in heaven, I could be like, instead of saying hello, I could be like this with a shirt. And that's what hello means in heaven. Basically saying we have more components of actual being because we're so open-minded. And since we're all open-minded, and since we're letting telepath, connections guide us instead of just regular and always in order, and saying, oh, things only need to be this way, and this way. That's that strict business. No, it's like be disciplined into understanding the free form of your mind. Don't be disciplined into understanding a formed mind in order to be free. No. Feel me? So they be like, oh, so they say, so within, so without. So if you don't have something, it's also like you don't have something. No, that's not what that means. As above, so below. And they be like, so what about left and right? They be like, so I'm gonna put it in a different way, because we want a lot of stuff to leave our atmosphere, and we want things to be right for us. So it's saying, so within, so without. It's basically saying, if I want this to leave, I must reflect on what it is, so I can take something that's right from it, because it's here for a reason. So with is also so without. No, so if you have something, you will be without something if you don't understand what's actually the reflection or what that component of that thing is that either makes you feel some type of way, that blocks you from having something. Like I say, oh, I need a shirt because it's raining, and it'd be like, so within, so without. Understand, if you have a shirt, okay, it's gonna keep you dry. You could probably run a couple distance and still be able to get inside this building and still be dry. You know what I'm saying? Or you could look at the total capat. You don't have no shirt on. You can use the shirt to dry you instead of being wet with both. Instead, but I want to run inside that building. I can't go in there without a shirt on. And it's just like, I don't want my shirt being wet from me wiping it off. And if I have it on, it's still going to get wet. And then you have to make a choice. You feel me? You have to make a choice on your reflection. That's why they say, even if you didn't have this, even if it wasn't like this, it'll still be like this or like this. No, it all depends on the reflection that you give. The reflection that you give on any situation, on any given thought or concept that you have, you must be able to build from it. You must be able to reflect from it. Because as soon as you see your reflection, I could be standing right next to you, you feel me? I could be shining light through my eyes, lasers. And you could be like, I'm going to make myself a mirror. Like, we could actually talk about shape-shifting superpowers. I'm going to make myself a mirror. And I'm this close to you. I reflect, and then it hits your mirror that you're an object of. And then it shines light in a whole nother direction. I could change trajectory, shine in a whole nother direction. Your third eye is light. It's fire. Shoot your third eye towards what you want to reflect, towards what you want to think on. And look at the trajectory. Look a couple steps ahead. You feel me? You feel me? You should be feeling my soul. Your muscles. 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 You know? Those are your muscles. Your muscles. Your stomach. That's your muscle. Your gut mind. Your muscle. Your yoni. Your phallus. Understand that you must vibrate. If we could create through this, you know, so within, so without, you must reflect. If we could create through our phallus of physical being, we could also create spiritual understandings. Let your phallus, your yoni vibrate when you speak. You know, let your knees vibrate. Let your equilibrium, your phallus, your yoni is telling you, oh, it doesn't look like everybody else, but somebody is gonna have to you feel me? Contemplate with it, because we're meant for each other. My words may not match everybody else. My frequency, my swag may not match everybody else, you know, but it's still formless. It's still a form. I had to be formless in order to be formed, and I cannot be formed like everything else, because everything else will have an exact form, and I'll be exactly like that. That means I wasn't formless in the first place. I was already formed to be of that form structure. So if you're